Welcome to a very special room beneath Cambiano, a quiet village in the suburbs of Turin, which is a region that for nearly a century has played home to one of the most evocative brands in automotive history, Pininfarina. Now, as the entire automotive industry navigates its seismic shift from internal combustion technology to electric propulsion, so too does this illustrious design house turn the page to write its own exciting new chapter of its history with the creation of Automobili Pininfarina, which is a new team charged not only with the production of the company's first ever car, but one which hopes to become the most exclusive all-electric hypercar in the world. Now, the history buffs among you will, I'm sure, know that the car has been named in honor of the marque's founder, Battista Pininfarina. And this year, it's 9 decades since he first founded Pininfarina SPA. And what better way to pay tribute to that anniversary than with an extremely limited run of special edition Battistas. It gives me great pleasure to introduce to you Chief Design Officer of Automobili Pininfarina, Luca Borgogno, who will, in what is a world premiere for us here at the virtual concourse, reveal to you the Battista Anniversario.
Battista is the maximum expression of the Italian hypercar. It links perfectly together sustainability, the luxury and the performance that we want for each and every single product of Automobili Pininfarina. Only 150 Battista will be ever made, but only 5 Anniversarios will be made. Anniversario is the maximum expression of the beauty, of the style, of the craziness of the Battista herself. So this is a gift for the 90th anniversary of Pininfarina. The 90th anniversary of Pininfarina is a very special moment. So we decided to accept the challenge of creating an even more special Battista, probably the most special Battista that will be ever made. How we did that is to take inspiration from what made the design of Pininfarina great in the past and try to reinterpret it in a new, beautiful, forward-looking way to make an object that even in this very special category, it's even more special. The emotion of presenting for the first time the Anniversario is really something that for me comes really deep in my heart, because I always think about the little child that was drawing cars in his spare time, actually almost all the time. But when you get the chance to work on such a project that is special, innovative and dedicated to your most favorite brand in the world, yeah, it's like winning a gold medal. And I think they are extremely proud because there's a contribution from each and every single person that is in my team for this car. So from the pure design, from the surfacing to the detail of the interior, but even to colors, materials. So this car is special not only because of one thing. All the contribution of each and every single guy in my team made it special. Of course, we have a long design tradition, but we never did the cars with our own brand. So to find the characteristics that would have made Automobili Pininfarina special was not easy. And we found them in the Battista, and I would say that the 2 most important ones are the purity of line, so the extreme simplicity, but keeping a strong focus on sensuality, on what made Italian design so recognizable, so strong and so beautiful in the previous years. Yeah, Anniversario is particularly special because we've been really searching for some past models inside the Pininfarina history to make them come out again in this new car. So the car that comes into my mind straight away is the Modulo, because that car was totally strange at the time, really maybe a bit awkward sometimes, because if you think about the cars that they developed at the time, they were not really looking like that. but some of the details of the modulo actually made the 512BB berlinetta boxer feasible. So, for example, the intersection of the rear fenders, the horizontal division on top and bottom of the body. So that is a car that embodies perfectly this idea, you know. So looking at the past, but with a great vision towards the future. The first thing you see when you look at the Anniversario is definitely that is the first car to wear the Furiosa package. That it's a particular set of parts that are added on top of the normal Battista, and that every customer will be able to buy in the future. And they are so special because they make the car a little bit more sporty and a little bit more performing from aerodynamic standpoint. So it's the front lower splitter, the side skirt on the side, and the all rear diffuser that is much bigger, wider, and of course it works much better for aerodynamics. The paint finish on the Battista Anniversario, it's absolutely exquisite. It's fantastic. It's something coming from another world. Every single bit in carbon fiber of this car, invisible carbon fiber of this car, is divided into 3 different colors. We have a black lacquered lower part, we have a white stripe that divides the 2 colors, and then there is a very, very special lacquered blue. It's fruit of a very strong research to make the blue come out stronger than what it was before. And we made it actually with a pearl transparent lacquer on top of the carbon fiber. And if you can see, I don't think you can find any other blues with this strength on a carbon fiber like this one. Then the rest of the paintwork is, of course, all 100% made by hand. Actually, I have to be honest with you, it's so special that me and my team is not the painters actually that pinstripe the car, but it's the designers that do this work. It's divided into 3 different parts. On top, we have the Bianco Sestriere, that is a white pearl that is extremely strong and extremely 3-dimensional. Then we have the Grigio Nardò in the lower part. And then we have the Blue Iconica, that is probably the most iconic color for Pininfarina, dividing the 2 different colors. And so, as you can see, there's a lot of different materials, a lot of different bits and pieces, and this is why it is so special, because it takes a huge amount of work. The interior design of the Battista Anniversario is actually first about the general finish of the car. We wanted for the first time to show the world a very technical interior, so with dark colors to show a totally different character compared to the Battistas that we've seen before. So it's the main base is black. We have some blue details. We have different materials like Alcantara, leathers, and something like that. And the aluminiums are coming out very strong from this mixture. And why is it so important, the Anniversario? Because it's the first time we show the seat that are with the Furiosa package as well. So that seat is much more sporty compared to the normal version. It has carbon fiber inserts into the backrest, still keeping a very strong attention on the finish of the stitchings, of the sewings of the car and on the material, but it's a much sportier interior. And the inspiration for this car came again from those Abarth record cars in which it was very visible that they were just dedicated to reach maximum performance. One of the things that I like the most of the Battista Anniversario, the Anniversario logo is on the rear wing, but on the lower part. A lot of people will be able to see it because Anniversario is much faster than any other car, so when the wing is up, they will see this logo and they will recognize this car in front of them. Then another beautiful detail that I love, it's the wheels, because it's the first time again that we show these wheels to the world, and they are much sportier wheel compared to the other one that we showed until now, because they are much lighter. They are made in forged aluminum. They are the lightest possible wheels to cope with the 2,300 Newton meters of torque of the car. And we used Formula One technologies to create holes in areas in which the torsional stiffness was not needed. So we removed each and every single a gram of material that was not needed. And when you will see them, you will see that they are very, there's a lot of study in the background of these wheels. The other great detail on this car that it's very, very tiny, but it's fantastic in my opinion, is the Pininfarina 90 logo, the Pininfarina 90 logo that we have on the side, on the side skirt. Why is it so special? Because only those 5 cars in the whole history of Automobili Pininfarina will wear that logo. And so this is something that will remain even in a long time from now, recognizable for the 90th anniversary of Pininfarina. And that logo, again, is machined from aluminium, is completely hand finished. So it's a piece of jewelry that makes it very, very special in my opinion. The 2 flags on the interior are very special because in the history of Pininfarina, they used to put the 2 flags crossed like this in the back of the cars to mean the collaborations between Pininfarina and the car company for which the car was designed. So the F of Pininfarina and the Lancia logo, the F of Pininfarina, the Ferrari logo, and all these kind of things. We decided to use it again to make the collaboration between Pininfarina SPA and Automobili Pininfarina even stronger. So it's a kind of a gift again to the Pininfarina history, having those 2 logos together on that car. Battista's quality is not given only by the materials, but with the way you will enjoy the car. So this is why we partnered with Naim Audio to be able to create a sound system that is up to the same level of the performance of the car itself. When the car will hit the test track for the first time, I think I will feel most than anything else just a big pride, because for me this is not only the work of the last 2 years, but it's the pride of working in a company that is in Italy, is in Piedmont, and is doing something really special for the world. So he's doing an electric car, he's working on something that is looking towards the future, in a moment in which Italy maybe is not leading anymore like it used to do in the 60s. So pride is the thing that I feel the most. Pride for the work and pride for where we are and who we are. Yeah.